Good evening, everyone. You're watching Straight Talk with Chandanie and
Kim.
We finally got our own mic. We're listening to what everybody's saying, and we're trying to please everyone.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I understand what one of the caller was referring to, and we told our producer, and he decided to go get us some nice pink ones, as you can see.
There's a lot of changes to this show. Today we have a special guest artist that we interview on Zoom. But before we get to that artist, we want to talk about one service that, Kim does on a regular.
Yes, the service is microfacial. It's a steam, extractions, and a microdermabrasion. A lot of people don't know what that is, so we have a short little video, a sample, so you can see.
Natural Elements Spa and Salon, located at 109-10 101st Avenue, Jamaica, New York. Reach us at 718-607-6943 or website www.naturalelementssalonspa.com or email us at naturalelementsandspa@gmail.com. Also Instagram, Natural Elements Salon NY. We offer a wide range of aesthetic and salon services. Facials, laser treatment, hair care, nail, post-op, lymphatic and body contouring, laser hair removal, laser treatment for face and body, skin tags and mole removal, spider veins, eyebrows and eyelash services, microblading, microshading, lamination, lip services, fillers, lip blushing, Botox, bridal services, many other beauty services, lipo shot, weight loss services. Come and check us out today for professional service and great prices.
Have you guys seen the movie Madagascar?
Yes, I did. I went to the big screen to see it. It was hilarious.
I love that movie. It's a classic. And I'm sure all of you guys know that hit song, I Like to Move It, that King Julian was singing and dancing to. I went to Madagascar. But I was a little bit disappointed because they don't have the big five. Because of that movie, I thought they had all those animals, but they don't. They only have small animals, the lemurs.
Wow.
But here's our interview with the one and only stuntman.
I know you're Trinidadian, but were you born and raised in Trinidad?
Yes, I am a Trinidadian. I was born in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of people think I'm from Jamaica because of the way how I sing. But I was actually born in Trinidad. I left Trinidad at age 10. My mother brought me and 4 other siblings to the USA in 1978. That was June 14, 1978.
What inspired you to do music?
What inspired me to do music was hearing a lot of reggae music playing as you growing up. In my early teens, at age 16, 17, 18, I would be hearing a lot of dancehall music, reggae, Shabba Ranks, Ninja Man, Yellow Man, all of these different artists that used to be hot back in the days and still hot up to date, And I wanted to get into reggae music. I had a Jamaican friend named Culture P. I grew up on Lennox Road between Bedford and Flatbush. I used to live 33 Lennox Road. My Jamaican friend used to live on the first floor, and I used to live on the second floor. And he used to have a set called Pisces High Power. He's a Pisces. So he named the set Pisces High Power. And by me meeting him, I would go to his house downstairs. He would be playing music. He have a microphone and we chanting and thing. And we just chanting. But in order for me to learn to do the reggae, I had was to learn how to speak Jamaican with the patois dialect. Not to sound like a Trinidadian, like I was singing here now talking to you. I was to sound like a Jamaican, so I used to ask him what certain words mean, what he's saying when he's talking. The same he would ask me because I have a different accent, you know? And that's how I got into the music.
Which song was your actual first song that you came out with that made you realize that, hey, I'm a singer, I'm a rapper?
You know what? Jump into my early 20s. The song, you know, let me jump into, I did a song called The Cooker. It was a reggae song, reggae beat, reggae track, whatever, reggae beat, whatever. And also it's a reggae song. I used to work at a barbershop. I used to hang out at the barbershop. But most of the time they would leave me there and say, hey, if anybody come in to buy a record, you know, sell a record or whatever, this is the prices for the record. And, you know, after hearing all the music and stuff, I started, you know, practicing and writing and thing and, you know, get into the groove and stuff. And I always wanted to write a song. So I did a song called The Cooker because I used to cook. So I said, The Cooker go, we was, to all West Indian girls that know if you cook. Me love me West Indian girls, them nice and healthy. We love the way them a cook for we. We love the West Indian girls, them nice and healthy. We love the way them a cook for we. As in the cooker, say all West Indian girls, them a cooker. They cook up the chicken, the beef and the liver. Irish potato, dumpling and cassava. Them take out pot and put in water in pot and pot on fire. Them cover the pot. So, you know, that type of style, you know, at the time. So I really thought that that song would have did something great, but still, I got the chance to do it. I performed in Biltmore Ballroom on Church Avenue at the time. You know, Church and Flatbush. It used to be next to Citibank, where Citibank was, you know, is or whatever. I don't know what's going on now because I'm not there anymore. And that's how I got into the music. First, got into that music.
I like to move it. Hit the big screen. What was your reaction?
You know, when I Like to Move It first came out, even though the song is about woman, you're cute, you don't need no makeup, original, because me and my friends used to walk up and down Flatbush Avenue. We used to walk Flatbush Avenue looking for girls. Let's see who could get the most telephone numbers to call these girls and them at the time. But all you will get is remember, all you're getting is a phone number, you know, because you're calling on a phone booth. You're calling on a phone booth to the house, you know, the house have the, you know, your mother gonna have a regular phone for the house. So you would call, you would be happy to get in a man call the house and they pick up the phone before their mother pick up the phone, because if their mother and father pick up the phone, you have to hang up on your side, you know. Because when you little boy and them talking to these girls and them, you get in trouble like that, you know. It wasn't that we had all that privilege. If the girls and them outside, then you could talk to them. But when they're in the house and they get the number, it's something you have to cherish, you know. But I Like to Move It. Before I did I Like to Move It, I was introduced to the producer, Eric Morello, from a good friend of mine. He used to cut my hair. His name is Rogelio. He's a Panamanian barber. He used to cut my hair on Lenox Road. And he used to give me all the designs and stuff. And he told El General is the first Latino Panamanian artist that did Spanish over the reggae dancehall beat. So if Shabba Ranks come out with Dembow, he come out with his version, Sunbow. If Shabba come out with any song in English, he would do it in Spanish. And that's how he got popular, you know, by people hearing a different genre of music over dancehall, you know. And Rogelio introduced me to the General, and the General introduced me to Eric Moore Morello. That's how I met Eric Morello. I did not know what type of music I was going to do when I met Eric. You know, he just told Eric that he had somebody for him, and just like him, right? And then I traveled to New Jersey. I met Eric Morello. I went to his mother's house, his grandmother's basement, and he was playing dance music down there. So I said, man, Eric, I always wanted to put my type of music, my type of style to that type of music. So he was like, go into the booth, let me hear. Because Eric was in the studio with his friends producing. He was like, go into the booth, let me hear what you got. I went into the booth and I started rapping. I started doing my thing, chanting, you know, baby bum bum bum, make us go mad. Go on, move, make your body move, all kind of thing. Right? And then they called me out of the booth. I was sweating because the booth, you know, them Spanish and them, they ain't tall. I'm tall, so they like, you know, average short. You know, Eric was a short guy, you know. And basement, you know, the basement is kind of low. So in the basement, I had to duck my head and walk on and walk to the, you know. So with that said, they said, man, we want to sign you. A couple of weeks after, they signed me for $1,000, Strictly Rhythm Records, to Eric Moore Morello, double platinum production studio. And I was signed to Eric as he was my producer. And I was signed to Strictly Rhythm, the record label that would release the record, you know. And the first song we did was Go On Move. That was the first song. The second song, after about probably a couple of weeks after or whatever, Eric was like, Stuntman, I have another beat for you. Come in and see what type of vibes you can get from this beat. So I went into the studio. He playing this track, and I'll mention the track is called I Like to Move It. Just for you guys to identify what it is that I'm working with. So I went into the booth. I was like, man, I need another hook. Had the headphones on. I'm jamming. I'm like, yo, I need another hook. Damn, I did Go On Move already. So I used to say, go on, move. Okay, I can't use that. I need a different hook. So I just started singing, I like to move it, move it. I like to. So Eric was like, oh, man, that song ain't good. Keep repeating it. So I was like, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. He said, keep doing it over and over. I'll be sweating in the booth. I like to move it, move it. Then he said, stop, man. Do it with that Cookie Monster voice you got. So I was like, I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. He said, keep doing it over and over. He was like, all right, good. Come out of the booth. Hear this. He played for me, right? When I come on the booth, he played for me. And then he said, we need an answer back for this. We need a crowd to answer back. So I went in the booth. I said, move it. So then he said, all right, you do it a couple of times, and then I'm going to go in there and do it. Then I'm going to get 2 other guys to come in and do it as well. So it sounds like a big crowd. Move it. And that said, I always had the verse though. I had the verse of Woman, you're cute, you don't need no makeup. I had that as a reggae, a slower verse. That Woman, you're cute, you don't need no makeup. And dance music was a little bit faster. So Eric was like, you know what? Whatever you have, you could put whatever you got there. I said, you know what? I have a song, because I used to walk up and down Flatbush Avenue looking for girls. And I said, this song gonna perfectly fit to it. So I put the song to it and I speed it up. I speed it up according to how the track was going fast. So I was like, woman, you're cute. How you done? You know me, a cup of original cute body. You want to make man mud up? And Eric said, stop, man. You know you could repeat your words. So I was like, really? You can repeat your words? Because, you know, when you're writing a song, you're writing straight lyrics. You're writing straight lyrics. You ain't really repeating nothing. But dance music, you could repeat. So I was like, okay. If I say I like to move it, I got to phrase how I'm going to say it again. So I say, I said, no. I say, woman, you're cute. You don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want to make man mud up. Woman, you're cute. How you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want to make man mud up. Then I say, because you're physically fit. Physically. And that just started flowing out of my head, right? And then I was like, man, this song ain't good, boy. And that's how I Like to Move It was created. I Like to Move It is a women's anthem. It's a song explaining women, you're beautiful with no makeup on. You look good. Even though you wear makeup, you look good. But my teenage days, with me singing this song, These teenage girls wasn't really wearing no makeup. It's really your aunt and your mother and your grandmother, and then when they're going out, them is the one who wearing makeup. So it was easy for me to sing, "Woman, you're cute. You don't need no makeup."
It was a sample.
The song it goes like this. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original man, stunt man for the case man. I love how all girls that move them body. And when you move your body, you to move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright? Woman, you're cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want big man, but a woman, you're cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body. You want big man, but a woman, you're physically fit. Physically fit. Physically. Woman, you're nice. You're sweet. You're fantastic. On and on, on and on. So a lot of people used to think when the song came out, it was actually two people singing it. A lot of people used to think it was two people, but there's only one. I was just singing in a deeper voice and then a regular voice. The hook would be the deep voice, and then the verses would be the regular voice. I'm like trying to tell you, you don't need no makeup. You look good. Just as you are, that's how I like you, you know? So the song became a women's anthem. Now, when that song released, it played on the radio. For the first time when I heard the song on the radio, I was so excited. I went and tell all my friends, yo, my song playing on the radio, it's on the radio, jumping around happy. Couldn't believe it. Then it became so normal to me. You know, EMI, Positiva EMI, picked up the song in the UK, and the song sold over, the song was so hot that they flew us to the UK to do 22 shows.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Buddy Singh is now with the Kings of Real Estate at King's Home Realty in Jamaica, New York. Whether you are buying, selling, or renting your residential, mixed-use, or commercial property, including condos, co-ops, and office space, the person to call is Buddy Singh, a guy who is bringing honesty and integrity to the real estate industry. If you have a studio, 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartment for rent, please contact Buddy Singh at 646-320-4991 or 718-504-9686 for honest and reliable real estate services. We also stop foreclosure, so call today. The consultation may be free, but the advice may be priceless.
Natural Elements Spa and Salon, located at 109-10 101st Avenue, Jamaica, New York. Reach us at 718-607-6943 or website www.naturalelementssalonspa.com or email us at naturalelementsandspa@gmail.com. Also, Instagram, Natural Elements Salon NY. We offer a wide range of aesthetic and salon services: facials, laser treatment, hair care, nail, post-op, lymphatic and body contouring, laser hair removal, laser treatment for face and body, skin tags and mole removal, spider veins, eyebrows and eyelash services, microblading, microshading, lamination, lip services, fillers, lip blushing, Botox, bridal services, many other beauty services, lipo shot, weight loss services. Come and check us out today for professional service and great prices.
Hope you guys enjoyed that interview with Stuntman. And if you would like to do any ads on our show, give them the information to reach out to us.
Yes, our phone number is 718-607-6943. If you want to advertise your business, please contact us and we can do all your advertising, or contact Buddy.
So what are the new hours for your store?
It's Monday through Saturday. It's 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sundays 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Our phone number is 718-607-6943. Our address is 10910 101 Avenue, Richmond Hill, New York, 11418.
Yo, bow! My punch, a big top punch! Up on the beat! The beat, my punch, a bishop on! The best, the beat, my bust up on my band! Hey, hey! pie, a pie. Revive your slap and pie. Revive your hop and pie, a pie. Revive your chipping pie. Revive your rap and pie, a pie. Revive your slap and pie. Revive your hop and pie, a pie. Revive your chipping pie. Grab and go put tell your preference, friends. Baba stop and map and cup of up a kepen. Grab and go put tell your preference, friends. Company people cup of up a kepen. Grab and go put tell your preference, friends. Baba stop and map and cup of up a kepen. Grab and go put tell your preference, friends. Company people cup of up a kepen. Map and nip stop and map and tubu map stop and map and papa chupu. Chippy map stop and map and papa chippy nippy. Opo lipi girl pose about ropo. Baba map stop and map and zip la bala pai. Sipping map stop and map and nippy girl pente pese papa. Opo lipi go for heavy papa. Sipping map stop and map and papa lepin. Napa map stop and map and zip la pucha pai. Keep on the people for la pakepe. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Opo rapai. Opo yo po dopo no po. Wopot apai chepe sepi. Rapai apai debe dapa tubu papas. Rebel apai rebel dubu epet slopo. Rapai chepe depes apau. Apai you pu rebel dipi. Repeat your rap and sapai apai. Repeat your flap and sapai. Repeat your hop and sapai apai. Repeat your dripping sapai. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Mapa stop on mapa top on papa kappa gepen. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Kappa nipi papa top on papa kappa gepen. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Papa stop on mapa kappa kappa gepen. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Kappa nipi papa kappa kappa gepen. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Papa stop on mapa kappa kappa gepen. Rap and go po tepel your preference. Kappa nipi papa kappa gepen. Mapa nipi stop on mapa. Tubu mapa stop on mapa na papa chupu. Chippy mapa stop on mapa na papa chippy nipi. Opo lipi girl pose about ropo. Baba mapa stop on mapa zip la bala pai. Sipping mapa stop on mapa nipi girl pente pese papa. Opo lipi go for heavy papa. Hippy mapa stop on mapa ne papa lepin. Napa mapa stop on mapa zip la pucha pai. Keep on lipi papa la pai kepe. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Revive your rap and sapai hapai. Revive your slap and papa pai. Revive your hop and sapai hapai. Revive your chipping papa pai. Walk on.
Are you married to an American citizen or green card holder and are a victim of abuse? If you are a victim of abuse, you may be able to self-sponsor yourself without any assistance from your spouse. Call the experienced team of attorneys at Gahey & Associates, 718-263-5999 for a free initial personal consultation, 718-263-5999. Gahey & Associates. The consultation is free, but the advice may be priceless.
Natural Elements Spa and Salon, located at 109-10 101st Avenue, Jamaica, New York. Reach us at 718-607-6943 or website www.naturalelementssalonspa.com or email us at naturalelementsandspa@gmail.com. Also, Instagram, Natural Elements Salon NY. We offer a wide range of aesthetic and salon services. Facials, laser treatment, hair care, nail, post-op, lymphatic and body contouring, laser hair removal, laser treatment for face and body, skin tags and mole removal, spider veins, eyebrows and eyelash services, microblading, microshading, lamination, lip services, fillers, lip blushing, Botox, bridal services, many other beauty services, lipo shot, weight loss services. Come and check us out today for professional service and great prices.
Thank you for watching Straight Talk with Chandanie and Kim here at Natural Elements Salon and Skincare.